Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Before starting the video, please subscribe and keep watching for more details videos. Carlos Yulo delighted to share Athlete of the Year honors with Eala, Manila, Philippines, while honored to receive the highest honor of the Philippine Sports Writers Association, PS, awards. Carlos Yulo expressed his joy in sharing the achievement with Filipina tennis ace Eala. The Paris Olympics double gold medalist arrived solo at the ceremony, wearing an all-beige suit, and shared that he was glad to witness more Filipino athletes being recognized. "I'm just really grateful and happy that there are a lot of athletes that are fighting for the flag, and I am very proud of all the athletes tonight," Yulo said in Monday night's festivities at the Diamond Hotel. "There should be plenty of us. We should be continuing the spirit of the Filipino," he added. For the first time in 22 years, the PSA has named co-athletes of the year since boxing legend Manny Pacquiao and golfer Jennifer Rosales in 2004. The 25-year-old Yulo receives the Athlete of the Year award for the second consecutive year, while the 20-year-old Eala earns the prestigious honor for the first time. "I am so excited to meet her, Eala, soon. Ask her for some advice. I have met her before, but it was before Olympics, then of course she's really busy. Also ask for some courage. We're different athletes. We face different challenges," he added. Yulo also shared that one way for him to ground himself is by asking for advice from world-class athletes. "I always ask for advice from Hidalin Diaz, EJ Obiena, and Nesty Patricio. I learned a lot from them. And of course, all our Olympic athletes, they all have their own stories. They all inspire me and remind me to put in that work." After Yulo's historic double in the 2024 Paris Olympics, the gymnast flaunted his form once more in the 2025 Asian Artistic Gymnastics Championships in South Korea as he bagged his fourth straight gold medal in the floor exercise and racked bronze medals in the parallel bars, vault, and individual all-around events. The Manila-born gymnast made a comeback in the 53rd FIG Artistic Gymnastics World Championships in Indonesia and bested his foes after a gold finish in the vault and added a bronze medal in the floor exercise. Eala's rise to tennis is unstoppable as she cracked into the top 40 of the WTA World Rankings after her impressive run in the 2026 Philippine Women's Open, 2026 Abu Dhabi Open, and 2026 Qatar Open. The tennis star is currently competing in the 2026 Dubai Championships, possibly reaching a new career high. It was more than an awards ceremony. It was a celebration of a generation, a shared spotlight. For Carlos, the journey to that stage had been paved with years of sacrifice, early mornings in the gym, chalk-streaked hands gripping the parallel bars, routines perfected through repetition and resilience. As one of the Philippines' most decorated gymnasts, he had long carried the weight of expectations with quiet determination. Every landing stuck, every routine completed with precision, told a story of discipline and heart. But when his name was announced alongside Alex's, something shifted. His smile widened, not out of pride alone, but out of shared triumph. Across the sporting world, Alex had been crafting her own masterpiece. On the tennis court, beneath open skies and roaring crowds, she wielded her racket with courage and composure beyond her years. Her victories were not just personal milestones, they were breakthroughs for Philippine tennis. Each forehand winner and fearless rally signaled that a new era had arrived. That night, as the two athletes stood side by side, it was clear this was not about rivalry. It was about unity. Two paths, one dream. Carlos and Alex come from different arenas. One flips through the air with balletic power. The other commands the baseline with strategic finesse. Gymnastics demands explosive strength measured in seconds. Tennis unfolds in long, grueling battles of endurance. Yet their stories mirror each other in powerful ways. Both began as young dreamers, stepping into training grounds that felt larger than life. Both faced moments of doubt, injuries, losses, homesickness, the relentless pressure of representing a nation hungry for heroes. And both responded the same way, with resilience. For Carlos, competing internationally meant carrying the Philippine flag onto global stages where few Filipinos had stood before. He proved that excellence has no geographical limits. For Alex, breaking barriers in international tennis tournaments meant challenging long-held assumptions about who could succeed in the sport. Their shared Athlete of the Year honor became symbolic of something bigger, the rise of Filipino athletes who no longer see the world stage as distant, but as destiny, joy and shared success. What struck many observers most was Carlos' humility. In interviews following the announcement, He expressed how proud he was of Alex's achievements, emphasizing that the recognition belonged to both of them, and, in many ways, to the entire country. There was no hint of possessiveness over the title. Instead, there was camaraderie. This spirit of shared success speaks volumes about Carla's character. True greatness is not measured solely by medals, but by the ability to uplift others. By celebrating Alex's accomplishments as passionately as his own, Carlos demonstrated that sportsmanship extends beyond competition. Alex, in turn, radiated gratitude. Her acknowledgement of Carla's groundbreaking performances showed mutual respect. Together, they embodied a powerful message. Excellence is not diminished when shared. It is magnified, inspiring a nation. In a country where basketball often dominates headlines, the emergence of stars in gymnastics and tennis represents a refreshing expansion of dreams. Children watching Carlos soar above the mat may now imagine themselves in leotards and grips. Young athletes seeing Alex command international courts may pick up rackets with newfound ambition. Representation matters. Visibility matters. Carlos and Alex's shared honor tells every Filipino child that greatness is possible in any field, on the balance beam, on clay courts, on rings, or grass. It tells them that discipline and courage can carry them across oceans and onto podiums. More importantly, it teaches them that success does not have to be solitary. One athlete's triumph can open doors for another. Together, they create momentum. Beyond medals, Athlete of the Year is not simply about statistics. It is about impact. Carlos' routines have redefined Philippine gymnastics. His world-class performances set new standards, showing that Filipino gymnasts can rival the best globally. Alex's breakthroughs in junior and professional tennis circuits have carved pathways where few existed before. But beyond records and rankings, their stories resonate because they are deeply human. They speak of perseverance far from home, of faith through setbacks, of gratitude in achievement. On that awards stage, their smiles carried unspoken memories of sacrifices invisible to the crowd. The missed family gatherings, the injuries iced in silence, the lonely nights before competition. Sharing the award was, perhaps, an acknowledgement that no athlete truly walks alone. A defining moment. The image of Carlos, Yulo, and Alex,